Question 12, the tile block below is from a tile mosaic. Each tile is made up of squares whose vertices are the midpoints of the sides of the larger squares. And the length of B to K is 2. What is the exact perimeter all the way around? A, C, R, P. And what is the area of the smaller square, D, F, and L? Okay, so what happens is we have a big square, and then the smaller square goes inside, twisted, right, at the midpoints. And we take a smaller one and we twist it and put it in the midpoints. And it makes a mosaic. So we know right here that this length is 2. But I'm going to look at this triangle because we want to know the length of BC and CK. So if this is 2, we have a 45, 45, 90. And whatever these lengths are, let's call them x. We take that value and we times it by the square root of 2. So if I'm looking at these two hypotenuse lengths, they're equal to each other. So what does x equal? We divide both sides by the square root of 2. So x equals square root of, or not square root of 2, 2, right here, 2 divided by the square root of 2. So that's what this is, and this one, and this. So how many of these are there? Well, I've written down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when it's asking for the perimeter, we want to add all 8 of those. And instead of plus, 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 we just times it by 8. Okay, if I make 8 a fraction, we multiply the numerators. 8 times 2 is 16. And then multiply the denominators. 1 times the square root of 2 is just the square root of 2. So that's my perimeter. 16 divided by, nope, I didn't need to hit the arrow, square root of 2. Okay, what's the area of DF and L? So what's the area of this smaller square? Okay, so we need to figure out these side lengths so we can figure out the area. So I know I just wrote all over this, but I'm going to erase it because I want to see what's going on. Okay, I'm leaving up, though. This is my 45, 45, 90. Okay, we want to find out this. How do you find the area of a square? Side times side, right? So if this length is 2, we know that this is at a midpoint. So what's 2 cut in half? 1 and 1, right? So I have a little triangle here where I know the hypotenuse is 1. 1 equals x times the square root of 2. That's going to give me my legs right here. So divide both sides by square root of 2. All right, this length is 1 over the square root of 2. And how many times is that? Well, each side length is going to be 1 over square root of 2 plus 1 over square root of 2. And then we're going to times it by itself. That's what area is. So this is 1 over square root of 2, and this is 1 over square root of 2. So the same thing, we're timesing it by itself. That's what a side length does. And I'm just going to type it in the calculator just like that. 1 divided by square root of 2 plus 1 divided by square root of 2. And let's see what happens if we multiply it by itself. We get 2. So that's the area of that square.